What is going on, everybody? It's JetsCentral coming back with more breaking news. The Cleveland Browns just went out and traded a third-round draft pick to the Buffalo Bills for quarterback Tyrod Taylor. Now, literally under 3 hours ago, the Cleveland Browns went out and they acquired a premier wide receiver in the National Football League in Jarvis Landry, dealing a few picks to the Dolphins. Now you're going ahead and trading for a quarterback, a proven quarterback that, has had some success in the league. I think he made 2 Pro Bowls. I really like Tyrod Taylor. I really do. I think he is a good quarterback. I like his touchdown to INT ratio. I like that he takes care of the football. He never has double-digit interceptions. Granted, he doesn't really take that many chances downfield, so, a little devil's advocate, in that sense. And he's a dual-threat quarterback. He can extend plays. He can really just being the dual threat quarterback that he is, it puts defensive coordinators kind of back on their heels a little bit and makes them pump the brakes. You have to respect Tyrod's ability to run the ball. So I really don't think that Tyrod, is he going to lead the Browns back to the playoffs? That's the question here. No, I don't think so. Is he going to kind of be the franchise quarterback for the next 10 years for the Browns? No, I don't think so. I think there's a plan in place in Cleveland where they're acquiring Tyrod Taylor, and I really do believe that they're going to pick a quarterback at in the start of the draft, whether it be at 1 or 4, depending on what they want to do with Saquon Barkley. But I think right now it was a good move by Cleveland in a sense, excuse me, because they're getting a proven quarterback in the building. They're now, which then gives them the leadway to pick a quarterback, like I said, at 1 or 4. Imagine they pick Darnold. There's going to be pressure by national media, by sports analysts, radio hosts, fans of the Browns and fans of football that want to see Darnold. They're going to say, they're going to clamor for him. And if he's not playing right away, there could be some problems, and especially if the Browns lose. But now you get Tyrod Taylor in the building, it gives the Browns a little bit of leash to say, oh, well, Tyrod has had some success in Buffalo. He was the quarterback of a playoff team last season. He takes care of the ball. He can extend plays. And it also gives Darnold some time to sit, learn, grow physically and mentally, and understand the game of football. So I think that's where the move is kind of came into place. In regards to A.J. McCarron, I think those rumors are pretty much out the window now. You already have Deshaun Kaiser, a quarterback that I really like. He's only 22. I believe he's going to be 22 years old by the time training camp hits, so he still has a lot of room to grow. You obviously now have Tyrod Taylor, and then you have the first pick and the 4th pick, like I just alluded to. So a lot of opportunities for this Browns team to get better. They also have the first pick in the 2nd round as well as the 3rd pick in the 2nd round. So Cleveland can head in the right direction. And I know there's going to be a lot of fans, and I know the national media, the people on TV, they're going to make fun of Cleveland and say, "Oh, why are they trying to trade for a 6-foot quarterback, a 6'1" quarterback that can't really push the ball in the wind and this and that?" And they're going to criticize every single move that the Browns do, whether they pick a quarterback at 1, Saquon at 1. There's going to be people out there that say, "Oh, they're the Browns and they can't do anything right." Totally disagree. The Browns, I really do feel like they're getting this thing back on track. They have the draft picks, they have the money, and I don't necessarily think they have the right coach in place, if you know what I mean. I'm not a big Hugh Jackson supporter, to say the least, but I think right now they have a nice nucleus of talent. Collins, Garrett, you look at players on the offensive side of the ball, Coleman, Gordon. I really love Duke Johnson. Also segueing back over the defense, I really like Buddy Calhoun too and Jabril Peppers. 2 young players that have really high upsides in my opinion, if used correctly, which I think Jabril Peppers wasn't used correctly last season, but that's another story. So long story short, the Cleveland Browns go out and acquire Tyrod Taylor from the Buffalo Bills for a 3rd round draft pick. Let me know down in the comment section your guys' thoughts on this move. Was it good for Buffalo? Was it good for the Browns? One quick thing I need to throw in there as well too, before I end this video. The Buffalo Bills are sitting now, with Nathan Peterman on the roster. That's it. Who are they going to go after? They now have 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks. Now they have 2 third-round picks. That is, I think they're telling you something. I think their Buffalo Bills are saying, we're moving up to get a quarterback, whether it be to 3 with the Colts, whether it be with the Giants at 2. The Buffalo Bills, that's something have been set on since halfway through this past season. I really, really thought that the Bills were not sold on Tyrod. Obviously, Nathan Peterman is not the answer. I think they're moving up to go get their guy. I really do believe that. So, with that being said, this has been a crazy ass day for trades and whatnot. So, with that being said, like I said, thanks so much for watching, and go Jets.